Hello, my name is Erin, and welcome to our virtual picture book party featuring some of our favorite summer reading giveaway books and read-alikes, plus just a few of our favorite books available to check out at the library. There will be a couple of slides for each book, but don't worry about trying to write them all down. A full list of all the books will be available on our website, arapaholibraries.org. I'm going to have all of the presenters introduce themselves as they talk about their first books.
Hi friends, my name is Amika and I'm a Storytime Specialist at Arapahoe Libraries. From our summer reading book giveaway, I chose Do Cows Meow by Selena Yoon to highlight because it is so fun to read the rhyming text, guess the sound the farm animal might make, and then open the big animal mouth flap to read what the animal is saying. Little ones will have a great time practicing their animal noises, whether they're reading with a grown-up or by themselves. Published in 2012 by Union Square Kids, it's still one of my favorite go-tos for story time. If this book has elements in it that you think your child would enjoy, I'd like to recommend a book from our library collection that you can check out called Roar by Katerina Carulli. It was published in 2021 by Bloomsbury Children's Books. This book also has rhyming text with large flaps to lift to see what the animals are saying. And while Do Cows Meow focuses on farm animal sounds, Roar includes more exotic animal sounds. Between the two books, kiddos will get a host of animal sounds or noises to play with from the animal kingdom. So don't be surprised to hear a roar or a moo around your home this summer if you take one of these recommendations. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Karina, and I'm a Storytime Specialist at the Arapahoe Libraries. My first book is Lola at the Library by Anna McQueen. This author is an Irish writer and has received many awards, such as the National Parenting Publication Award, Coventry Inspiration Book Award, and CLEL Silver Bells Picture Book Award. She joined the Working Group Against Racism in Children's Resources. She worked for publishing companies which focused on child development and diversity, and she is the founder of Alana Books. This gentle story of growing with books encourages little ones to discover the joy of visiting the library. Everything about Lola and her mother's trip to the library is an exciting experience. From packing her backpack with books and her library card, to story time and singing, to choosing new books and a stop for a treat on the way home. Rosalind Byrd Shaw is an English illustrator of many books for children. These include the award-winning Lulu series and the National Trust A Walk in the Countryside series, and these books illustrations are sweet and bright. This story can be found in Spanish as well. My second book is Planting a Rainbow by Lois Ehlert. Lois Jane Ehlert was an American author and illustrator of children's books who won the Caldecott Honor Book Award and the American Library Association Notable Children's Book and Boston Globe Horn Book Award. Her work reflected her love of nature, with gardens and nature playing a central theme in many of her works. In this brilliant picture book, an adult and a child plant a garden using the yearly cycle. This story narrates the process of planting, and picking the flowers. They plant bulbs, seeds, and seedlings, creating a rainbow row of colors, which grows in their garden, taking a step to form it and tending it as they grow. A listing of every color in the rainbow and the name of a flower that coordinates with the color will be found as the book ends. Intense colors, bold and dazzling illustrations will inspire little readers to look at the natural world. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth and I'm a Storytime Specialist. One of the books that you can choose for summer reading this year is Interrupting Chicken, written and illustrated by David Ezra Stein. It is Chicken's bedtime, and Papa reads Chicken a fairy tale to help her go to sleep. But Chicken keeps interrupting the story. Like when Little Red Riding Hood is going to meet with the wolf in the forest, Chicken warns her not to talk to him. As this keeps going on, Papa gets more and more frustrated with Chicken. Finally, Papa has Chicken create her own story. This story will have you laughing out loud at Chicken's antics, and I think both parents and kids will relate to the book. I love the way author-illustrator David Ezra Stein is able to capture the chicken's personality so well. This book would be great for bedtime or anytime. I'd recommend this book for ages 5 to 8. And my read-alike for Interrupting Chicken is Interstellar Cinderella. It's written by Deborah Underwood and illustrated by Meg Hunt. If you've wanted a girl power fairy tale, this one is for you. Cinderella is a mechanic living in outer space whose wicked stepmother and stepsisters don't allow her to go to the royal space parade. But when this princess spaceship breaks down, Cinderella just might be the one who can save the day. I love how this fairy tale keeps the familiar themes of the original story while updating it to include outer space and robots. And though there is a happily ever after ending, there is still a surprise twist in store. Kids will be charmed by the book's rhyming texts as well as the colorful illustrations. If you like this story, check out our Rhymes, Songs, and Tales picture book section, where you can find other fun fairy tales. I'd recommend this book for ages 4 to 8.
Hi, my name is Erin, and I am the Children and Family Library Services Department Lead. My summer reading giveaway book choice is Quiet, written and illustrated by Kate Alzada. This is a perfect book to have your child slow down and listen to all of the sounds we are surrounded by every day at home. The pop of the toaster, the clang bang of your silverware against the table or high chair, the rustle of the pages while reading your favorite book, or the ting-a-ling of the cat playing with his favorite toy. Or Dad's lullaby at the end of this book as our protagonist drifts off to sleep. Not only will the fun use of sounds or onomatopoeia keep your child engaged while you read this book, but it will also help to support their phonological awareness, which can help them when they start to learn how to read. Look for this book at our summer reading giveaway areas available in Arabic, English, Russian, Spanish, and Ukrainian. My read-alike choice is Everybody in the Red Brick Building, written by Anne Winter and illustrated by Oge Mora. Everybody in the building is asleep until baby Izzy wakes up with a wah! This causes more characters in our book to wake up and causes more and more sounds until everyone in the whole building is awake. Will all the noise end so everyone can go back to sleep? This is another great book to read with your child and practice making fun sounds to continue your phonological awareness early literacy journey. Look for this book in our Growing Up picture book section of the library.
Hi, I'm Lori, and I'm also a Storytime specialist. And my first book is one of the summer reading giveaways, and it's called There's a Monster in Your Book by Tom Fletcher. Hey, kids, help me get this monster out of this book. Maybe you could shake the book. What about tickling the monster? Will it work to get him out of the book? This is a fun, interactive story about a sweet, silly monster. He's not scary. Where will the monster go if you free him? Read the book to find out. Tom Fletcher is well known and has authored other creative tales. One of his newer series includes The Dinosaur That Pooped a Princess, I read, which it can be a little bit gross, although a lot of kids love it. If you like There's a Monster in Your Book, you should read Open Very Carefully by Nick Bromley and Nicola O'Byrne. Both are very interactive and require children to follow directions. Very fun. And this is a great read for ages 4 to 7. And my read-alike book is also about monsters. This one is D is for Drool, My Monster Alphabet by Amanda Knoll and Sherry Greenspan, illustrated by Howard McWilliam. Instead of counting sheep to try to sleep, Ethan recites his ABCs. He's unconventional in his approach because he loves monsters. Nothing really scary, though, just silly and funny. A is for arms, D is for drool, E is for ear, and earlobe, and earring, of course. Bright illustrations add to the charm of the text. I love the vocabulary and the creative way for kids to learn and recognize their letters. You will enjoy chatting with your children about what they notice on each page. The creative team created several books in this series. I Need My Monster and Hey, That's My Monster among them. I like this one for ages 3 to 6.
Namaste, my name is Madhavi and I'm a storytime specialist. My pick from the summer reading giveaways is Grandma's Tiny House, written by Janae Brown Wood and illustrated by Priscilla Burris. This book was published by Charles Pitch Publications in 2017 and is recommended for toddlers, preschoolers, kindergartners, everybody for its rhyming and catchy text. And this book also helps with math skills as it is a counting book. So Grandma has a big family, but her house is tiny. She has planned for a potluck at her house, and neighbors, friends, and family all are invited to the feast. Aunties and uncles, nephews and nieces, and grandkids all join with helping hands and loving hearts. Finally, the house is so full that there is no room to move. The littlest one in the family had a brilliant idea, and they took the party to the backyard. Everyone chimed in to set up the tables, chairs, food, and they had a wonderful time. So the question is, do we need a huge house to invite people? Maybe not. We do need a huge heart and the intention to welcome people. After all, a house is just a building, and it becomes a home with the warmth of family and friends. My read-alike book is Lola's Nana Bibi Comes to Visit. Nana Bibi is grandma in Tanzania. Grandmas are called Nana Bibi in Tanzania. Written by Anna McQueen and illustrated by Rosalind Beardshaw. This book is the newest addition to the Lola series. We are giving away Lola Goes to the Library this summer. And when you go to the library to check out the book, check out this new title too. Toddlers, preschoolers, and kindergartners will love this book infused with love, warmth, and familial bonding. So Lola's Nana Bibi comes to visit all the way from Tanzania, and she takes a long flight and lands at Lola's place with gifts for everyone. Mom and Dad set a blow-up bed for Lola because Nana Bibi is going to sleep on Lola's bed. They have a week packed with plans and activities. They go for breakfast together, cook, shop, dance, and share stories. My favorite activity they did together is when Nana Bibi braids Mama's hair, Mama braids Lola's hair, and Lola braids her Dolly's hair. Some relationships stay the same, and the relationship with grandparents is a cherished one, whichever part of the world you belong to. What I love about this book is that it shows to our youngest readers the importance to develop the art of sharing. When Lola lets Nana Bibi use her room and bed, she's learning that we and ours is better than me and mine. Thank you.
Sorry about that. My volume is on now. If you've got a kiddo who loves animal sounds, you may want to double down with this 2021 publication by Viking Books for Young Readers. It's titled Animals Go Vroom by Abby Cushman. Chock full of noises, but who or what are they coming from? Is that hiss from a snake or a tire? Is that honk from a goose or something else? This book has clever hints and die cut holes in the pages to help you in a kind of guessing game. It's funny and surprising. And like I said before, if your kid likes practicing noises, they may get a kick out of discovering that the words and sounds that people make to approximate animal sounds are also used for other situational sounds in our surroundings. You'll enjoy opening this book again and again because there's so much to enjoy, from the initial anticipation of seeing what comes next in the vibrant illustrations to attending to the clever subplot. There is alliteration and onomatopoeia, and I can go on and on, but I think you'll enjoy it more if you simply check it out for yourself. Thank you.
Lynn's Rooftop Garden by Janae Brown Wood. This author is an American writer of children's books, and she is a member of the Society of Children's Books Writers and Illustrators. She won the NAESP Children's Book of the Year Award and the CELI Read Aloud Book Award. This is a vibrant story of gardening exploration and healthy eating, of visual clues, and compare and contrast the characteristics of blueberries against other produce that grows in that rooftop garden. Lynn is having a family brunch party, and she needs help searching for blueberries to finish preparing her dishes. She and her mother tour the garden rooftop to explore and learn about the fruits and vegetables growing there. This story includes a recipe that little chefs with trusty adult helpers can try together. Samara Hardy is an award-winning freelance illustrator and designer who creates artwork for children's books and more. These books' illustrations are cheerful and vivid. Thank you.
My pick for a good summer book is Busy Feet, written by Marcia Bergner and illustrated by Susanna Chapman. This book is perfect for the busy days of summer. In this story, feet wake up, play in the sun and sand, and finally go home to get washed and put to bed. This book is exploding with color and energy and will get your own feet tapping to the rhythm of the rhymes. Like you can see on this page, feet wake up, time to play, happy feet out all day. I love the depictions of kids of different skin tones and abilities. This one is an awesome choice for toddlers, and I wouldn't be surprised if a child will want to read this one again and again. I'd recommend this book for ages 2 to 4, and if you like this book, try Pool Party by Amy Duchenne for a similar fun summer read.
Summer Color by Diana Murray and illustrated by Zoe Persico. Follow along in this sweet and gentle journey through a summer's day, celebrating the beauty of the season's colors, from the yellow of the sunflower petals to the gray of a summer rainstorm. Murray's text has an easy, rhyming, sing-song quality, and the digital illustrations by Persico are soft, warm, and inviting. This enchanting book for 4 to 7-year-olds can be found in the Nature and Science picture book section in the library.
One of my favorites for the summer is I'm a Unicorn by Helen Yoon. She wrote it and illustrated it. Her artwork is really vibrant and endearing. She also uses the white space on the pages to focus on the main character, which is the calf. So uni means one and cornu means horn, according to the dictionary. Does that mean everything with one horn is a unicorn? Well, not always. A calf missing one horn feels it is a unicorn based on its knowledge. Through its research, the calf becomes confused. It feels magical like a unicorn. Unicorns have hooves, and so does calf. Unicorn means flow like silk. What? Calf has no mane. What happens as calf expands its knowledge about unicorns? What does it find out? How do the real unicorns react to calf? Read this story to discover what calf learns, because after all, Who doesn't love a unicorn? I like this one for ages 3 to 7.
My theme for today seems to be grandmas. I'll Go and Come Back, written by Rajani LaRocca and illustrated by Sara Palacios. This book was published in 2022 by Candlewick Press and is recommended for preschoolers, kindergartners, and older kids. It has many words in Tamil, a regional language from the southern part of India. Lively and colorful illustrations beautifully depict the diverse characters and the life in India on some pages. Jyoti lives in America with her mom and dad. She visits her family back in India with her mom and dad, and life in India looks very different and feels new to her. She meets her cousins, uncles, and aunts, family friends, but she forms a deep bond with Sita Pati. Pati is grandma in Tamil. Pati knew very little English and Jyoti knew very little Tamil, but language is never a barrier when there is a need or want to connect. Love stretches across the world. Jyoti and Pati spent such a wonderful time together that they were both tearful when it was time for Jyoti to go back. My favorite conversation in the book is when Jyoti was sad to leave and said hesitantly, "Goodbye." Pati said in Tamil, "Poitu variya," which means, "Will you go and come back soon to visit again?" In India, we never say, "I'm going, goodbye." Instead, in our regional languages, we say something that means, "I'll go and come back soon." In Tamil, it is "Poitu variya." Next summer, Pati visits Jyoti in America and they make many cherished memories together and their bond deepens. After a wonderful stay, when it was time for Pati or grandma to leave, she says, "Poitu varin," means "I'll go and come back." If you like this book, try reading Where Three Oceans Meet by the same author, Rajani LaRocca. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Our summer reading program at the library, all together now, starts on June 1st and goes until July 31st. For more information about programs during the summer, please visit our website. See you next time.